I think we can all agree that monsters like this do not belong in society. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the two Las Vegas teenagers who are accused of running over a retired police chief by the name of Andreas Probst. And before I continue, may Mr. Probst rest in peace and prayers out to his family. The two teens who are accused of taking this man's life need to get put up under the penitentiary. There's no redemption for these people. They showed no remorse. They disrespected this man's family. And I don't really have many more words to say. Now, before we get into the video, which I do have, these are the two individuals right here. Okay. They were flipping the family off. They were laughing. They were doing a whole lot of just extra stuff. And in case you don't remember exactly what happened, there was an unfortunately viral video. They were filming themselves literally running over the police chief, the retired police chief, as he was on his bicycle on the road. Okay, now you can see Mr. Probst right there on the bicycle. They literally filmed themselves running over him. And one of the teams, it might have been the driver, thought he might get a slap on the wrist. I'm not sure how you think you can take someone's life for no reason at all and get a slap on the wrist. I'm not really sure. Now, let's get into the news clip to see exactly what they did and what the reaction is. Without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Good evening and thanks for joining us live at 5. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Mabel Garcia. A trial date has been set for the two teens accused in a crime spree that included what police say was the intentional hit and run killing of a retired police chief officer, Andreas Probst.
So these guys are doing a bunch of other crime, not just running over Mr. Probst, a bunch of other stuff they were doing, and they decided, okay, let's go do this.
In court today, the teen suspects did not show any concern. Our Jaewon Jung was there in the courtroom and also spoke to the family of Probst after the proceedings.
The family of Andreas Probst says the behavior of the two murder suspects makes them angry. Despite the serious felony charges each are facing, the pair were all smiles in court Tuesday. Sitting 4 seats apart from each other in district court Tuesday to set a trial date, 18-year-old Jesus Ayala and 16-year-old Jameer Keys were seen giggling, conversing, covering their faces from media, and flipping off the Probst family.
How can you sit there after taking a man's life and act like such an entitled
That is Mr. Probst's daughter.
It's a scene that made the family of retired police chief Andreas Probst livid. His daughter Taylor shocked by the callous conduct.
They really have no remorse that this is just a game to them.
Metro Police say Ayala was the driver and Keys the passenger in an intentional hit and run that killed Probst on August 14th. Probst was cycling in a bike lane north on Tenaya Way near Centennial Parkway in the Northwest Valley when he was mowed down.
It's not that serious.
Video from grand jury evidence released Monday shows Ayala joking around with an officer in the back of a police car following his arrest.
On the news last night, I once again saw a brand new piece of video that I've never seen before.
Ayala's public defender, David Westbrook, argued in court he saw the body cam footage on our channel for the first time.
I don't know if I need a press pass to get discovery, but I would certainly like to get some discovery in this case before the media gets it.
Let's pause for a minute. What's going on here with the guy laughing with the suspect? I don't know what that is. If you guys are lawyers, public defenders, whatever it is, do you do that just to make things calm with your client? What is the science or the psychology behind laughing with a guy who obviously took this elderly man's life for no reason other than just to have fun that day? You guys let me know if there's anything behind that or not.
Argued in court he saw the body cam footage
before the media gets it.
However, the evidence was not obtained through prosecutors, but through a public records request.
My understanding is it was a grand jury exhibit, which the defense has access to.
Judge Jacqueline Bluth acknowledged media is allowed access to grand jury exhibits. Still, Westbrook told the judge he's concerned about finding fair jurors in the case because of the media attention.
I mean, what is it to really talk about? What is it to talk about? I mean, the evidence is pretty cut and dry. They filmed themselves doing this. They literally filmed themselves doing this. They're in court laughing and joking, flipping the family off. What more do we need to know? And they did other crimes allegedly at the same time. So that's the evidence is right there. The evidence that the perpetrators of the crime recorded is enough. And again, any legal eagles out there, if I'm wrong, if I'm incorrect in what I'm saying, y'all please correct me in the comments below.
The family of Probst telling reporters it's ironic Ayala's attorney is worried about media attention when police say the duo posted what became a viral video of the crime.
It was your people who put it in the media first.
Your clients.
Your clients are the ones that put that on social media.
Wife Crystal Probst wears her husband's shattered Apple Watch, which first alerted authorities of the tragedy.
It reminds me he's here with me in the courthouse.
Trial is scheduled almost a year from now on September 16th, 2024. At the Regional Justice Center, I'm Jaewon Jung.
So there we have it. That's what's going on. Again, you have these two teenagers, one 18, one 16, who are accused of taking this man's life, and they recorded it. They recorded it. They put it on social media. They thought it was fun. They thought it was just nothing. You know, one of the I think it might have been the driver, the Hispanic boy or man, 18 years old. He thought that it'd be a slap on the wrist, like it wouldn't even really be a crime. These people, I mean, at a certain point, they are beyond repair. They are beyond, look, there's no remorse being shown. I might be able to understand if it was an accident and they were remorseful, they called the police, they're apologetic. Maybe I understand that situation. But what they did, it was purposeful. It was intentional. They recorded it. They were laughing, joking throughout the entire time, laughing and joking after the event, like right after. I'm talking about while in the squad car, laughing and joking, in court, cracking jokes, flipping the family off, being disrespectful. So, nah, these guys, I mean, really, I say go ahead and give them the rope. Go ahead and give them the ultimate, because there's no redeemable quality. And you took this elderly man's life for no reason. It wasn't even a robbery. It wasn't even nothing. It was just, let me just run him over because we're driving around. The car was probably stolen, I suppose. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I'm right, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just go do that and then act a fool in court. So no, up under the penitentiary, big rocks, little rocks. These guys should never come home again. Now, as I close, I want to say this again: may the family may the family have peace. Hopefully, they're able to get beyond this at some time. If they never do, I understand, because how do you really process that? If you have a family member that is dealing with a terminal illness or something like that, or even if it was just an accident, a mistake, that's different. You might be able to process that better. But this, completely and totally senseless, and then when you go to court, the people that did it are just laughing at you. I mean, that's rough. That's very tough. And hopefully they get punished to the maximum. Hopefully there is no slap on the wrist, because maybe that young man thought that it would be a slap on the wrist to take that man's life, because he's seen other things happen like this. People that are taken away, people that do really heinous crimes ultimately get slaps on the wrist, and it's not really a big deal. That's probably why he thought that. But hopefully that's not the case this time. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about what's going on here? I mean, do you have monsters that are beyond repair that cannot be sent to the penitentiary and rehabilitated? You just have to put them up under the prison, big rocks, little rocks, or take them out back, give them the rope, give them the 21-gun salute. I don't really see what else you can do. You just taking an innocent person's life for no reason. It's really beyond me. But whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. These guys gotta go. Don't come home anymore. And people like this exist all over the country. They don't need second chances. They are beyond repair. They are beyond anything that can be done. And this is part of the reason why you have the softer on crime policies, because some people think that these two individuals you saw in the video can be fixed. They think that if you give them a second chance, they'll be able to go back out there and have a better life. And they will turn it around. All they're really going to do when they're given a second chance, when they're given a slap on the wrist, is become more brazen with their next crime. So do not let these guys out. Keep them as long as possible under the law. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.